Yeah. Running these charts, watching FOMO traders tearing their bags apart. By the top, sell the low, now they crying in the chat. Should've checked the levels, now they funds ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they filling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful trader steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
That's right, guys. We got to show the market some respect. 3, 2, 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. That stuff's too much, in my opinion. Now, if you have a great memory, well, then good for you. I don't. So I keep things really, really simple. All right. Funny story. We're going to start this off already, Joe. We're going to start this off already with the story time. Probably. Story time. Story time. So I was actually talking to myself for 20 minutes. I was like, why isn't anybody in the chat? Like, I've never had nobody in here. Not for forever and a day. And well, it turns out I was streaming, but I guess to a private thing. I don't know. My restream is messing up again. So I'm only streaming here and not to X. So I was like, how come there's no chat? And I go and I look and it's not even on my YouTube. I was like, oh, great. So then take 2. Well, actually, this is take 3. We did one this morning, but we ended up closing down shop really, really fast. I completely forgot about CyberPower talking. And it's like, why isn't anybody in here? And I go and I look, there was very few people in here. I go and I look and I was like, oh, Tom Crown, he's doing the CyberPower thing. All right, guys, let's go over there. Let's go over there and, watch him over there. But yeah, I love Tom. Tom is very, very funny. Let's see here. We got Wix Wi-Fi 89 in the house. What's up? We got Soft T. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? So, of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know as well. Crypto Bubbles on the daily. We have grass up. We're still looking for a short on this one. We actually entered a short. If y'all want to see this, let me know. Same thing, Ton is absolutely killing it with our short. You don't have to be in a lot of trades, guys. You really don't. I know there's a lot of groups out there that post chart after chart after chart after chart after chart after chart, only to post their, big winners. Look at this, guys. We made 75% on this trade, posted in our group. Join our group, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but what about all the other trades that you gave out? Like, to me, that's stepping on your members to elevate your group or yourself. For us in our group, we post very few charts and then we just keep them up. Ton, we're absolutely killing it. We were looking at Ton past few days. We entered the trade. And right now, a little leverage. I think it's like a 2 to maybe 4x leverage. Killing it. Absolutely killing it. It's gone down at what, 15% or so? I don't remember. And then your leverage on top of that, forget it. You don't have to be in a lot of trades. Pick a trade that looks good and then stick with it. And since you're not in so many trades, you're actually learning how the market moves for that particular coin. Now, because I'm always in these coins, I can kind of see what might happen. Granted, it doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. And when it does, man, it pays off. Pays off. Do we win all our trades? Nope. Nope. Not going to say that. Not for sure. Not going to say that. But our wins are way more than our losses. Now, I have a video that's going to be coming out after this stream in reference to risk management. This is something that everybody should use, and you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start another, because I made a video on Blowfin. I made a video on Blowfin. One of my members were asking about Blowfin. I said, I have some videos, but let me go and do an updated video, but this time for everybody, not just the VIP group. So I made a video for Blowfin. I go over risk management. I go over hedge trading. I go over the demo account. Basically, anybody who's new to leverage trading, this is a video for you. Like, this is definitely a video for you. And of course, you know me, I break down everything. I go from top to bottom, left to right, inside and outside. I do a lot of different variables that may happen. So this video is, if you already know how to use this, I strongly recommend you watch it. For one, it helps support the channel. And two, like, there may be a tip or trick in there that maybe you didn't know about. So definitely check that out. And of course, the songs too. I love these songs. This one's about losing. Yeah. So all these songs that I'm doing, they're very relatable, and it's what I teach. So definitely check out the songs. If you do listen to them, make sure to smash the like, and of course, leave a comment. Let's see here. What else? What else was I going to say? Of course, the members have been getting updated as far as, you know, trades and everything else. And the higher tier of membership you are, the more you get. The goal, of course, for you to go to the VIP. All right, moving on. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to, what's this? Bitcoin. Oh, this is funny. I was actually talking about this before I realized that I wasn't even streaming. I was like, oh, crap. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you. French toast. Hola. Hola, Joe and friends. Larkin and driving. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for letting us know you're here. Thank you for smashing the like. Definitely, you know, 10 and 2. Eyes on the road. Thank you, French Toaster, man. Appreciate you. Steph T says, I'm looking for a long on ton. What is your thoughts? Excellent. I love it. So the first one we're going to do is ton. Hey, that's the one we're short on, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. We can do a long on that. So let's check that one out. So this was Bitcoin. And we actually caught this in the group. Granted, it was very early in the morning. When I say that I'm in this like all the time, I'm in this all the time. And I even told my group too yesterday. I said, guys, you know, I was editing a video for 2 hours. And then at the very end, the program froze. Not the computer, but the program. So all those 2 hours was like, are you kidding me right now? Story time. Are you kidding me right now? And I told my group, I said, I'm gonna flip a quarter. You know, if it lands on heads, you know, I'm gonna watch a movie. If it lands on tails, I'm gonna go back to the charts. And then it land on heads. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna go watch, you know, a movie. And then maybe like an hour later, I posted, hey guys, look at this chart. Look at this chart. These are the two charts that I'm looking at. And I said, I said I wasn't gonna do it charts, but I can't help it. I'm in the charts. And then sure enough, late at night, we saw this. This was the London session. And I was saying, all right, it's moving up too fast. Like it's bound to come down. And then right here, I said, okay, we have to wait for a 5-minute time frame. We needed to pivot. We need to find a pivot. And then it came down here. I actually entered the trade. I let the group know. I was like, I'm going to enter this trade. It's very high risk. I have a short stop loss. But I'm going to enter, I think it was here. And I got stopped out. Then I entered again because it broke this level. I entered again, came down here to a point of control, came up, and then I got stopped out again. Stopped out. Very, very tight stop loss. I'm talking ridiculously tight stop loss. Because, I mean, it could continue pumping. We don't know. And it did bounce here, but I'm looking for it to break this. So I notify the group. I said, listen, guys, we wanted to break this level. It breaks this level. Not only is a nice pivot, but it's a point of control based off of way over here. I have two of them. Based off of way over here, this is a nice point of control. So we want the 5-minute candle to close underneath this, then we can short it. And the reason we're shorting it, just because it moved up already. Man, it moved up a lot. Like all this, I'm expecting to get it to at least here. Here would be great. And looking for a bounce here. Then I saw these two wicks. I was like, you know what? I'm going to enter it. I'm going to enter it. I enter it. And as I'm typing or about to type, and boom, I was like, oh, crap. Well, I don't want to say, you know, enter now because it just dumped. Let me just let the group know what I did. I was looking at this. I entered it about here. It came down. And then I'm expecting like a retrace or something, a retest. And it just kept on going. And I'm telling the group, I said, I'm expecting it to bounce here, the golden pocket. And nope, kept on coming down. I was like, oh, crap. I said, all right, I'm expecting it to bounce here. Nope, got a bearish retest, continued. Now, granted, I got stopped out. I think, I don't remember. I got stopped out somewhere. But I was taking profits on the way. I'm not sure if these will show them. That's one of them. That's one of them. Oh, this is when I was trying to go long. I'll tell you that story. Where's all this stuff? What are you clicking on, Joe? It's another one. So those are the longs, either the shorts, and then I had one more. So I took some profits here when that initial dump. I was like, man, I don't know if it's going to bounce back up or what, if this is just real quick. And I took some more profit here. And then I believe I took more profit here. And then I think this is my last one. I think. I'm not too sure. And then I got stopped out like maybe at 90% or so, I don't know. But very little money. I'm not trading with thousands of dollars or nothing like that. So don't think, you know, anything like that. Just very little money. Very tight stop losses, the whole nine. And then I tried going long. Let me show you where. Because I like showing my wins and my losses. So here, start coming up. I was like, all right, this is probably going to bounce and bounce hard too. As fast as it came down, I'm expecting to come up here really quick. And then sure enough, we got all set driving as well. Very nice. Thank you. You're very welcome. Goldie, what's going on? Goldie Crypto. Very nice, guys. CJ says, if you're trading $100 with 20x, how the heck do you risk only 1%? Risking $1 is basically at entry price. Okay, so man, that's a great question. And I actually answered that question in the video that I'm about to release, but I'm going to answer that question too. So $100, 20x, 1%. Because before that was my biggest thing too. It's like, man, I can't trade with $1. Like that doesn't even make any sense. But here you're saying risking $1. So we'll get to that. That's a great question, man. Man. So here, I'm thinking it's going to bounce up here really fast. I enter a long and bloop, stopped out. Comes down, starts coming up. Okay, I'm going to enter a long again. Now, granted, this is catching a falling knife or the bottom. What's the difference? Time. And what happens after you enter? Does it go up? Well, then you caught the bottom. If it goes down, well, you caught the knife. Now, could I have waited for it to go up and then down and then break the level to enter? Sure, that's way safer than doing this. But here, I have my stop loss really, really tight. And if I lose, boom, I lose very little. And compared to the potential gains, I get stopped out, comes up a little bit. I enter again, I get stopped out. Cool, comes down more. It's like, man, this is nuts. All I know is when I do enter a long, it's going to do really well. It's going to probably come up to here, come down, come up, come down, come up. And at this time I went to lay down. I was like, man, I'm tired. I'm really tired. Been up all night. Very tired. I don't know what time this was, 5 in the morning or so, 6:37. I don't even know. And well, let's see. What time? I think I'm Chicago time. Yeah, 6:30. 6:30. I was waiting for BC Pork Corp to stream, and I don't think he did, but UTC. So yeah, so it started coming up, and I was like, you know, I'm tired. Let me lay down, because if I get into this trade, I'm going to be watching it. I like watching it. I like moving up my stop loss. I like taking my profits if it jumps really fast. And then sure enough, went up and up. So I'm not going to bore you with all this thought process. But right here, when I was recording, I was saying that I think the price is going to come down. I think the price is going to come down and take this, this, and this potential. Nobody knows. And I was going to enter the short. And then I was like, hey, there's nobody here. I was like, well, that doesn't happen often. And sure enough, I go and now streaming to nobody. Thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. If you have questions like the one CJ gave us, that's super important. If you have, let's see here. If you have coins you want me to do, let me know. So we're going to actually go to ton. We're going to look at ton. This is our ton. This is set up in the VIP. So let's move this over. And let's move all this over. So right now, our stop loss is there. Let's move this over here. And what I do is I update the group. So not only did we hit our profit, but did I hit? I think it did. I think this one hit our profit. But not only did it hit the profit, but when it started coming up, Bitcoin was also coming up. I'm looking at these charts, guys. When I'm saying I'm looking at the chart, I'm looking at the charts. And then I posted, you know, right after our target hit, hey, I recommend taking more profit. Just in case we come up, take more profit. And then what happens? Went up a little bit more and then bloop, came back down. Cool. So our first profit was 12%, 2 to 4x leverage, do the math. Looks like we may be coming to this one. If we're going to see a bounce, I would like to see a bounce right in here in the fair value gap. Whether it barely tap it and then go up and then come down lower. This is what I'm looking at. But I don't know. Nobody knows. Doing something like this. And then now start coming up. That would be good for an entry for a long. Right now, it's very high risk. It's kind of like what I was doing with the Bitcoin trade. Very high risk. But as far as doing a short, would I do a short? Nope. I wouldn't do a short until it does something like this and potentially starts rolling over. Then you can enter here, higher risk, because it could do this. But your stop loss is right here. So, like, nobody knows what's going to happen with the coins. Nobody knows. And this is why I preach all the time, support, resistance. You know, you breaks a level, we go long. It breaks a level, we go short. And we keep on going short until it breaks a level going up. But you also have to understand trends as well. Let's see here. CT says, who are some other crypto live streamers besides Alex O Crypto, which is very good, Trader Geo, which is very good, Jason Casper, which is very good, Crypto Lifer, Crypto Face, he's good. He's good. Who else? Oh, here's a guy. This guy is good. So let me go to this. And let them know I sent you as well. So let's go to live traders. We have this guy right here. Now he is way different than what you're used to. But he's very funny. He shows you different things and he shows you trades. Now, does he actually trade? No, but he does chart setups. I don't know. You don't want chart setups. Live streams. But you do want live streams. Okay. This guy, check him out. Let him know I sent you. I'm going to put this in the chat. That's Road Dog Crypto. He is very entertaining. I go to him more so for entertainment. It's really good to go somewhere where you can laugh. Besides you just being in these charts all day long and doing all, work and everything else. He has different characters. Dude is funny, man. Dude is really funny. And then he shows you different things too. And he shows you different websites and he's good. He's good. Now, another one that y'all probably don't know about. I don't catch him too often. Oh, Hopefully y'all know about this guy right here, Crypto Blood. Crypto Blood, he's good. He trades kind of like how I trade, where it's not having to do like 31 indicators, it's price action. So this guy is also really good. If you do go over there, let him know that I sent you, Trade Intuition. And then there's one more that I want to show you as far as trades go. Of course, Tom Crown, I think you said Tom Crown. Tom Crown is really good. He's my favorite. Tom Crown is my favorite. I mean, I have a lot of favorites. Trader Geo, Tom Crown. So hopefully y'all, oh, let me just do this. Hopefully y'all know Tom Crown. And again, if y'all go over there, let them know I sent you. Live trading. And I'm sure y'all are aware of Piper Academy. This one right here. Porky's Flounder 65. This dude's good. I like him. He is very honest. He's upfront. He tells you he is for profit. He has a no nonsense attitude. He lets you know how it is. He responds extremely fast to comments. This guy is good. So definitely check him out. Let him know Trade Intuition sent you, and let him know that I mentioned about the comments. This guy's good. He has stuff that he sells as well. I want to say he's good. I've watched him a few times and I like him. I really like him. So those are the ones that I watch. Okay. Moving on. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And of course, this one right here. Low bias. Little bias. All right. So this is ton. Let's look on a smaller time frame. I mean, nothing too bullish. It would be different if I saw something like this, and then it's starting to come up. Then I would say, I mean, even though we have this trend line here, our level that we need to break is this. We could enter the trade, but I mean, we have this resistance here and this resistance here. So it could easily come up, come down, or come up, come down. It would need to break this level. So if you want to do a long, in my opinion, the safer entry is, of course you can't see the numbers, 3.623. And you can enter this like on the 1 hour time frame, kind of close above this to enter. But I wouldn't enter before then. Could you enter right now and get all these gains? Yeah, sure. But you have the risk of rolling over here because of this. You have the risk of rolling over here because of this, or here because of this. So reduce your risk, increase your profits, have patience, set your alert right around 3.654, 321. Set your alert there. And then your alert goes off. You want to see a 1 hour candle close above this level we mentioned in purple, into the trade. So I hope that helped out. Let's go and do Control Z and do all that stuff. But yeah, this is a nice one that, and we were just waiting for this rollover. Look at this pump. Look at all this move. And then I got wrecked here because it's coming down and I'm thinking, oh, there we go. And then I got wrecked. I got stopped out. I mean, I say wrecked, it just means stopped out. And then same thing here, rollover. I entered knowing that we had to break this level in order for the short to be stronger. And it made a higher low and I got stopped out again. And then I think, did I do it one more time? I forget. But this one, it's doing very well. Very well. All right, let's see here. Catching up on the chats. Catching up on the chats. Let's see here. CT says, I will. I found you from Alex O. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Alex O, dude is good. Dude is really good. He earned my respect the very first time I saw him. And he did a live trade. And I've heard about him. You know, I knew what he did, you know, as far as live trading. But I don't wake up that early. And, you know, I had my alarm set for Army Piper. And then I started setting my alarm to like 30 minutes early. And the first time I did, I saw Alex O Crypto enter a trade, lost. And I'm thinking, oh, here we go. Here come the excuses. just like everybody else. And he says, well, we lost. You know, you win some, you lose some. The setup was good, blah, blah, and it just turned. And I was like, wow. And I let him know too. And I tell him the story all the time. As a matter of fact, when he was here on my stream, just as a viewer, not co-anchor or co-host, but when he was here as a viewer, you know, I let him know. I said, dude, like, I get mad respect for you, man. Like you, the very first trade I saw you do, you lost, and you didn't make it. Oh well, on the 7.5 minute time frame, there was divergence, or the 13-second time frame, there was divergence, or the 4.5.37 millisecond time frame, there was didn't do none of that. He said we win some, we lose some. I said, there you go, and I left a comment too. So, dude, you gained my respect. I mean, I'm just another trader, and I mean, he really liked that. He's like, hey, thank you, Joe, appreciate you, man. But I mean, so true, so true. See, Frankie Candles, I like that dude a lot. I started watching him, and it's funny though, because he goes bing bong. I was like, oh man, people are gonna think I copied Bingo Bango. And sure enough, I had some of Alex's people kind of trying to roast me, not in a funny way, but in a mean way. I said, man, I've been seeing Bingo Bango since I was like 7. And I said, but it's funny though, because I watch Frankie Candles sometimes now, and he goes, bing bong, he's funny. Dude is funny, man, hilarious. He got us yesterday, story time. He got us yesterday. The end of the show, he shows it with a big old green candle. And it's like, guys, it's moving, just playing its trend line. And it's like, oh. And then like a minute or two later, he shows it going the other way now with the red candle. He goes, guys, it's dumping. And I'm like, oh, because I am literally multitasking. And I have him on this screen kind of low, and I'm doing all this other stuff. And I was like, what? And he goes, just playing, it's a trend line. I was like, oh man. I said, you got him. He got everybody. It's funny, but he's good though. Because what the thing that I liked about him, I started watching him, and as soon as I started watching him, first thing he says is nobody knows what the price is going to do. Nobody. You know, if it goes up or it goes down, and like him and I, we trade pretty similar. I'm all about price action, momentum, strength of the move. He does all that. Then of course he throws on all the extras, point of controls and everything else, and I use it too. But I show strictly the foundation, and then you build on top of that. But I don't want to overwhelm everybody with all these different things. It's like, oh my gosh, first learn price action, then you add to it. But I love that dude. That dude is funny. I like him. Let's see here. CT says, I didn't like him prior, honestly, but I appreciate you. And a few others. Oh, very nice. Him. Who's him? Alex O? I like him. He's cool. See, Trade Fly. Love Trade Fly. Trade Fly is really good. Tom Crown. Love Tom. You know, he's really cool. He would promote my channel. I wouldn't see too many subscribers from it, but he's really cool. Like, I'd go over there and, you know, I try to catch him when I can. And there was times where I catch him a lot, and there's times where I'm just like super crazy busy. But I try to show support. And, you know, I've talked to him before and everything, but like he'll give me shout outs. It's like, yeah, join, you know, trade tuition, you know, go sub to him. So he's pretty cool. See here. See, Joe for the win. Thank you. Thank you very much. We got Blocky Crypto in the house. Blocky Crypto is another one. I don't, he goes live. I mainly see him driving home, but it's funny though. He was gonna stop by the store. He's like, and I put in the comments, all right, Blocky, so you know the drill. You know, you get a ski mask, you get gloves, you get rope, you get duct tape, and you pay in cash, and you look around like very, very like fast. But yeah, Blocky, he's cool. He's a cool dude. He was charting. There was a stream I saw he was charting. So Blocky's another one. David said, story time. Yeah, I love me some Tom Crown. Tom Crown was doing CyberPower today, and I completely forgot. I was running around doing a bunch of stuff, and it's like, where's everybody? Oh, that's right. Tom Crown, CyberPower, got it. Sorry, guys. Let's go to him. Okay, going down the list. I had this on live chat. Nope. Dang it. I had it on live chat. Let's see if it refreshes. Okay. Like it says, I say that all the time, yeah. Because nobody knows. Nobody knows. And I'm assuming it is, nobody knows where the price is going to go. And that's why trading level by level is so key. Like you can see where the trend is going. And then if it breaks, so right now, this was an uptrend. We had a low, we had our low, we had our low. All these lows were not broken until here. Now, because we broke this, now the trend is down, potentially. Once it comes up, more than likely do a lower high. And then now what is it going to do? Is it going to start doing a higher low and change the trend again to come up? Just level by level. It's literally that easy. Like you just, and I don't want to say easy, but it's not as difficult as most people make it. And we can see, you know, it's coming up, went up really fast. This right now is not the market for fast movement. So I'm waiting for it to come down. No indicators, no nothing, just price action. All right. Frankie's the GOAT. Yeah, I like Frankie. It's really funny. See here. Frankie, Tradefly, Tom Crown, Tim, Warren. I don't know him. Are great people in person. Oh, in person. That's cool. See here. That's funny. Blocky with ropes. USDT. Sure, we'll look that one up. That's funny. To the moon. To either that or prison. Well, we'll find out. Blocky with ropes. That's funny. Oh, you're waiting for it. That's a good one. Shout out to Dutch. Mark Dutch. Nice one. All right. Evening, all you sexy bib dancers. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Casper. Yeah, he's good. I like it when he sings. Dude's really talented singer. Or rapper. Very talented. See, don't forget my question, Joe. Yeah, no problem. All right, Joe, get back to work. Got it. All right. So ton. So, okay, we have $100. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's get some assistance with this. Let's go here, maybe. Nope. Let's go here, maybe. Yes. Close your eyes. This is part of my video. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Nobody look. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Nobody look. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, everybody. I'll tell you when you can open them. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And nope, nope, nope. Wrong, wrong. Close your eyes still. Close your eyes. Starting with $100. Oh, I already have that. Okay. Okay, you can open your eyes. You can open your eyes. So let me get rid of this. So this was part of my video. And in this, here is $100. Now, your amount of leverage does not matter. And a lot of people don't get that part. I didn't when I first started doing leverage. Because I would see people do like a 70x leverage and 50x leverage. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. However, leverage doesn't matter. It's your risk management. So here, if you have $100 and you're risking 1% of your trade, you can only risk $1. So what does that mean? Well, depending on your margin, depends on the amount of leverage you're going to use to only risk the $1. So with this being said, you can only lose $1. So can you trade with your full $100? Sure, if you do a 1x leverage. You do a 2x leverage, well then you have to trade with less. You do a 5x leverage or 10x leverage or a 20x leverage, you have to trade with less because you can only lose $1. Now, in addition to this, you have to you have to scale into the trade. I always scale into the trade. You know, I never go in all in one shot. At least I try not to. Sometimes the trade just moves and it's already like too late, and I just let that 50% of my entry go and let it run. But this is the part that's the hardest. If you have $100, you can only risk $1. That's the hardest part. I think I have blowpin. I have blowpin up. So I was doing this. Is this my demo account? Yes, demo trading. Okay. Let's go to regular. I think, yes, I use this one for videos. I use a lot of these for videos. So let's just go to futures and let's just pick a coin. Any coin. Ton. We'll do ton. We're going to do, I don't even know. I don't like ton because it already moved. Give me a coin so we can do like a trading thing, and I'll show you really quick. So give me any coin. We're going to see if we're going to go short or long, but we can't say ton though. I mean, you probably could, but ton, futures. Give me a coin, guys, any coin. This is on the demo trading. Oh, I have to go to live trading. So here, that says, okay, over here. Fart coin. Okay, lucky one's fart coin. First one I saw. Okay, so let's go to fart coin and we're gonna do real trading. Oh no, we can't. I don't think I have futures. Oh, let me go to live trading. Okay, now let's try it. Hard coin. Futures. Okay. So let me move over some money. So this is $100. I can't do math. So let me, I can't do math, guys. So $100 minus, and this account is 4708. So 5292. Okay, perfect. Okay. So right now in this futures account, we have $100, and we're going to trade Fartcoin, and we're going to go short. Just looking at this. We're at the top of here. Oh, cup and handle. I go up. Go 4 hour. 9K. Let's go to our VWAP. Let's go to our daily. Man, that looks good. It looks good to go up long term. Could it come down? Sure, why not? 4 hour. We're above our 9, which is our white, our yellow, or orange, which is our 30. And the blue line is our VWAP. So right now it's looking very bullish. Go to the 1 hour. Everything's above. Go to the 15-minute. Jay Violet's in the house. What's up, Jay Violet? Okay, so here, I wouldn't mind it coming down to here. Let's go 5-minute time frame. Beautiful. Long term, I'm looking for it to go up. Looking for it to go up. But short term, these next few minutes, I'm looking for something like this. And then a potential bounce here, and then come up. So let's say I want to do can I do a short 20x on this? Yes, okay. So it's isolated, it's 20x leverage on the short, and I can only lose 1%. So that means I can only lose $10 if I go all in. No, wait, $1. I can only lose $1. My stop loss, so now this is when your stop loss comes into play. So for my stop loss, and this is all just really quick. Let's say my stop loss is gonna be right here. It's very tight, but in order for me to do a 20x leverage, I have to have a very tight stop loss. because if not, I'll get liquidated. And I don't even know if I can do this, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot, I can't copy. So stop loss 0.5008. Okay. And okay, so right now I'm looking at my, you can't see it. I'm looking at my P&L. Now, if I just traded with 2% of my money, which, oh, let me, here, buy 12 fart coin. Okay, I don't want this in fart coin, I want this in money. Good. So I would be spending $3 to risk and only risking 50 cents. Because again, I can only risk $1 total. Now, what I want to do is I want to protect my investment. This is not sexy. There's no bells and whistles and whatever. This is not sexy at all. But the reason I want to do 50 cents here is so that it, let's say it comes up here, you know, one last push up before coming down. Then what I could do is I could enter in more money, but I would have the stop loss at 50 cents, because the stop loss, the risk is the most important part. So let's try it. Let's see if it does come down here before it goes up. Let me just look at it one more time. I would really like to see it already crossing these levels before I enter this trade. Because right now, I mean, the price action is above 99 and my 30. But I do think it's going to come down. So we'll just do it. This is for show and tell. But like here, I would have entered my short. Even though it went up, this is where I would have entered. Because I have a much stronger chance that it's going to come down, break this, to come down and go to this. But here I would have entered, and then I'd be really close to my stop loss. But let's go ahead and do this. Let me see if y'all are still in here. See, that's what confuses me. It's so hard to risk 1% with a small amount. Stop has to be so close, it's almost impossible. Okay, now let's see this. Let's say this is a great setup. Let's say this is a great setup. Well, you don't have to do 20x leverage. You do 20x leverage. Watch this. Let's do a 3x leverage. A 3x leverage. Now my amount I'm going to lose is 7 cents. Now I can move up my stuff to where now I'm trading with almost $24, and I'm only risking 60 cents because I lowered my leverage to 3. So you can still risk 50 cents. You're just using less money, but your stop loss is the part that's the most important part. The leverage doesn't matter because I'm still risking only 50 cents or $1. And ooh, what I got stopped out? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to get this. So I can lose 15 cents. This is dumb, but I'm trying it. This is dumb. Was that market? No, was that limit? Oh, what did I do? My limit was, that was dumb. I thought it was on market. So I actually did wrong by myself because my entry was down here and I got stopped out, but it's fine. My entry was down here and the price was up here and I'm going for a short. So automatically it's going to fill. And as soon as it fills, I'm already at a loss. So I thought it was on market. It doesn't matter. I would have been stopped out anyway. But yeah. But as far as the short, like I would want to see it come down here first. I do think that it might come down though. A beautiful cup and handle. If you do patterns, that'd be patterns. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it goes. You know, if you do higher leverage, then I mean, you're using less money. But if it does roll over, like that's where this comes into play. So let's say you risk 1% and you go down $1 and you do it again. You lose 10 in a row. You lose 10 in a row. You're at $90, 45 cents. Nothing. I mean, you didn't lose all of your count. Then let's say we're still risking that 90 cent. And I have a video, guys. I have a video. It's actually going to be out right after this stream. Please, everybody watch it and smash the like and everything else. But then here, you know, you start winning and you win, you know, your target's 8%. This is just 8%, not this. You could do an 8x leverage, it move up 1%. That's your 8%. You cash out, you just made this much money. If all of your money was in there. And then you just, I mean, it's not sexy. It's definitely not sexy. Now, let's see here. Something about liquidity. Let's see here. I want a 5 trade winning streak. Hey, there you go. Longs or shorts or both. See, Fartcoin follows Bitcoin very well. Really? I haven't even looked at it. That's a lot of liquidity. That's what you need. You need liquidity. If only 3x leverage. Yeah, but the leverage, I mean, you can do, like, there's times where I do 70x leverage and I'm risking 50 cents or the whole dollar. And if I lose $1. I mean, I can lose it faster because, you know, it doesn't take much just to move up a little bit. Boom, stopped out. But if it does roll over, let's say I lose $1, I lose $1, I lose $1, I lose $1, and then I win. And this time it rolled over. It's like, man, I made up all my money and then some. But that risk management is key. Man, this one's moving. I don't want to chase it though. You know, and this one, I mean, it's above our VWAP and just maintaining it. Yeah. My example should have been a long, but I did think it was going to come down here before breaking up here though. All right, let me see what else. Here. See, but then you need a 10% move to make like $1. But what you're doing, you're compounding and you're managing your risk. So the thing is, like, we don't want to lose money. That's what we need to focus on. Not so much gaining money, but we don't want to lose money. The money will come. The money will come. But yeah, if you're trading with very little, you know, you get, let's say we only traded with $3 and let's say it moves 50% with your leverage, then you made $1.50. There you go. But if you get stopped out, you lost $1. And then hopefully, you know, the price continues going. So, but yeah, if you're risking more than that, like, you could do really well 1 week and then the next week lose it all. Believe me, I've done it many times over. See here. See, Vlog says, yep, I trade a lot different than most others. See, I think the thing I have a problem with is if I'm risking 1% on a small account using low leverage, I would never grow any money. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Right now, this is far away from our 9 SMA on the 9-minute time frame and our VWAP. Let's go to the, oh, can I do a 1 minute on this? Potentially rolling over. Dang it. So here I'm risking, I risk 25 cents. Yeah, 50 cents. Oh, I need to know when the candle's closing. Oh, it's a minute though. Settings. Okay, I'm watching for the rollover. That's what I'm watching for. I'm at 50 cents. I think the rollovers are going to happen. If it breaks to this one, I mean, it's just too strong right now. But I'm looking for this, like a rollover. But since it moved up really fast, the 9's got to catch up to it. Do a smaller time frame? I don't think so. But I do like that it's far away from the 9 SMA. My 30 just went straight up. I would like to see it roll over. I really want to see it come down here. At least to here now. But I'd like to see it come down. Too strong right now, it's pumping. And then we missed the actual move of the long, which was here. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. See, yes, right here. French toaster, perfect. I couldn't have said it better. Focus on the percentages. Once you have a solid strategy, then the risk management, then you can add more margin. There you go. I need that crossing of the 9 SMA. See, James says, if you go all in and then get a stop loss at 1%, that way you only lose the 1%. Try that with 8x leverage. It works pretty well. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I like doing scaling into my trade because it could go the opposite way. And if it does, then I can get a better entry. That's why I like doing that. Rollover, come on. So for example, let's say the price was down here and I entered and then it came up here, then I can add to my entry as it's coming down. So I can put more money in and still risk 50 cents, but have more money in the trade. And then it rolls over and then now I'm in profit faster. But yeah, you can throw, if you wanted to, you could do all of it at once. I don't recommend it though. Because if it goes against you, boom, you lost your dollar right there. But the amount of leverage doesn't matter. Your stop loss is what matters. So 52, 65. Y'all can see nothing. Okay. It looks like it wants to go. I'm on market too. That way I can just get in. James says, copy that. Yeah, but everybody trades differently too. You know, you could enter all of it right now. You know, if you're going short or long. For me, I just prefer to do like half of my investment. So if I'm gonna do $100, I'll do 50. And then if it goes my way, great. And I miss my second entry, oh well, I'm making money. But if it goes against me, then I can add to my entry, reducing or lowering my average entry, putting more money in, and still having my 50 cents stop loss or risk. Man, it's a fighter. It's a fighter. Come down to the 30, break your 30, go to your VWAP, and we will be good. We will be good. It wants to. Look at these wicks. It's on the 1 minute time frame. It wants to so bad. The 5 minute, so far away from the 9 SMA. It really wants to. It wants to break that and it wants to come down. But at least here, the fair value gap. Then come up and then come down again. Here we go. Short, 57 cents. Probably like 65 right now. We'll see. We'll see. So let's go to details. 52 cents I can lose. So we'll see. We shall see. Now, why am I entering this? One, it has really nice movement up and down. This is only 1 minute time frame, up and down. Here it exploded. Due to the explosion, we moved far away from our moving averages. Now, granted, it doesn't mean that it's going to come down because they are magnets, and they are not magnets. I got to do a song about that. They're not magnets. These are the average of where the candles close. Does it mean that it could come to? Sure, it's an area of interest, but it could also break through it. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it breaks through it like this, and then if it starts coming up, then we'll move our stop loss, take some profit. Now, another thing that you have to realize as well is your fees. Are you getting murdered on fees? If so, well, then you can't cash out at 20 cents, because if they're going to take 14 cents, well, then hopefully you can cash out at 30 cents. We'll see. We shall see. And then as far as the target goes, I'll do it right here, 50.18. So come over here. I'm gonna partial add. What is that, 50.18 did I say? Nope. Oh, 50. Okay, with 50.18. There's a zero in front of that though. Partial 0.5018. So I'll make $1 if I sold all of it. I'll make 55 cents if I sell half. Let's go. Confirm. Let's get it. Hey, we got, holy crap, we got Crypto Pollo gifting 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Crypto Pollo. You're the man. You are the man. So with those memberships, you do get access to special videos that I have for, really it's for my VIP trading group, but then I trickle them down to the YouTube members. The higher tier you are, the more you get. Just makes sense. And don't bounce off of the 30. Keep on going down. Keep on going down. So yes, very nice. Yes, thank you, Mr. Pollo. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you greatly. Seriously, I'm gonna bounce here and then maybe I'm gonna look silly. So here I'm willing to lose 57 cents. Staying strong, staying strong. Let's see here. It's all good. Just made $16. Hey, very nice. It's good call. Just made 16 bucks. Very nice, my friend. CJ says, I made $40 on that little pump, then 30 margin. Yeah, because of your leverage. So that's another thing too. What you're doing when you're using leverage, you're borrowing money. So the more money you borrow, the more payment or interest you have to pay to them. So if you trade with a 3x leverage, you can use more money, still have your same risk management, 50 cents or $1, and you're not borrowing so much, so that when you do cash out, you're not penalized all that money you're borrowing. But if you're doing a 10, 20, 50x leverage, I mean, you're borrowing money, you have to pay to borrow that money. So just understand that too. What you might want to do is not trade with that 20x leverage. Trade with the 3x, 5x, 7x, and just trade with more money. But regardless of all of that, the main thing is your stop loss. Now you don't want to risk 50 cents and lose, a lot of money on that trade. You know, higher leverage. Slow and steady wins race. See here. Crypto Oil says, supporting my brother, Joe. I love this guy. He works hard and has a heart of gold. Thank you, my friend. Joe's a real person. Thank you. Yeah, I try to make my mama proud every day. Try to make her proud. Hopefully she's looking down on me and smiling. Always try to make her proud. But here we go. Let's go. Let's go. TP1. TP1. Let's go. This is where we all start clapping and hollering and acting like this is the first time this has ever happened. Hey, look at me. We don't do that here. We don't do that. Not our first beer. Not our first beer. Crypto Oil says, be careful with alts. Other.d, which is the others, man, dominance. I had like 5 different words. I was like, nope. See, it might be bottoming out. ETH outperformed Bitcoin today. What? ETH outperformed Bitcoin. See, that 40%, the $40 profit would have only been like $3 profit at 3x. But I get it. Yeah, slow and steady, man. And just watch. Like I've done where it's a $1 account. I've done it to where, and this is a challenge. Like for me, I like doing these challenges. But for me, I like doing a $10 challenge. Not so much 100, but a $10 challenge. So my first target hit, perfect. Get my stop loss, move it to profit. So now I won 50 something cents. And then here I'm gonna win 23 cents if I get stopped out. That's $1 I just made. Do that 1,000 times a day. Do the math. Oh, wait. No, don't do that math. Don't do that math. Okay. Now, we got our first one. So now what we're looking for is, we came down here to our, oh no, we didn't. Oh, kind of. I wanted to come lower though. I really wanted to go here. So this is what I'm thinking now might happen. Nobody knows. But, you know, it had a really nice drawback. Went below our 30 SMA. I wouldn't be surprised if it came up to here, made a lower high, continue coming down. Now long term, I'm bullish on this. This is just for a quick scalp. I'm bullish on this. This is just in, out, couple minutes, maybe an hour or two. We'll see. But I would like to see a lower high, then breaking this low. Breaking this low gives me some really great confidence that the trade is good. And then come down here like so, come up. And then now hopefully do this where it comes down a little bit more, then goes up. See here. James says, should I stay in that trade? What trade? Fart coin? If so, are you in leverage? If so, how much? If so, when did you enter? Are you doing a short or a long? So many questions on that. I'd have a stop loss where I have my stop loss, and hopefully it's in profit. And if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. And we trade again. We trade again. See, Crypto Pollo says, advice from a chicken. You better know your fees on your exchange and the fact, yes, and factor them in 100%. Because something 5% might be eaten by your fees. And that's 100%. I've done that before where I thought I was in a great trade. I was doing high leverage. I don't even know what the leverage was at the time. It wasn't 70 something leverage. I think it was like 55, 59, maybe 60. I don't know. It was a good amount of leverage. Okay amount of money. Big trade. Not crypto face big, but big trade. And did really great. Man, I was super excited. I cashed out, and then it was still doing well. I cashed out some more. Still doing well. I cashed out some. I think I cashed out like 3 times. Then I was like, you know what? Let me look at how much money I made, because I want to show the group how much money I made. And I go and I look. It's like, whoa! Like what happened? Fees, and then funding rates. That hit me too. So, but now what I do is I'll trade with higher leverage with very little money. And I like doing that like on Bitcoin. And depending on your exchange, sometimes they have fees or not. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. But yep. Let's see here. Here's the whale says, I have an indicator that factors in fees on the exchange to know the true risk reward. Crypto Pollo, trade _ intuition. Let me know, because that's extremely important in my opinion. Hit me up, Matt Frame. Hit me up. Percoin is pretty nice uptrend. Yeah, it is. It's a very nice uptrend. It's actually a cup and handle, I think, on the 4-hour time frame. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Here, nope, not on the 4-hour. Here, what pattern can we say it is? The only thing I can think of is uneven butt cheeks, because y'all were talking about Casper earlier. Not so much of a pattern. 1 hour. 1 hour, cup and handle. Nice cup and handle. And kind of a dented bow, but it broke out. So what makes this invalid? What makes this invalid? This cup and handle, what makes it invalid? Holy smokes. Jesse, my man, Jesse. Thank you, brother. Jesse with the donation. Appreciate you. Every bit helps support the channel, helps keeps the channel going, helps providing free information to everybody here. Do I have a group? Sure, I do. But I teach you everything. I show you, I can make you money without saying, oh, well, join my group and I'll show you. No, I show you right now. I'm literally putting my money where my mouth is. Literally. This is how I trade. This is what I do. Do I win? Yes. Do I lose? Sure. Tell you that right now. Sure, I lose. But you know, we win, guys. Like, we win more than we lose. That's the important part. So cup and handle. So what makes this invalid? If it breaks the lid, if it comes down below the lid, boom, pattern's invalid. Go back to the drawing board. 15-minute time frame. We can see really nice up here. Then it had a really nice move, which makes me believe that it might come back down to possibly here. And then I would like to see it come down even further though. Down here. 5-minute time frame. Very nice. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Let's go back to the 1 minute. 1 minute is more exciting. So what I don't want it to do is I don't want it to break this level. It just created a pivot. I do not want it to break this level. I want it to break this level. Currently right now, it's trying to break the level. Let's make sure our magnet tool is on. Let's do this to this. This is what I wanted to cross, and it did. This is what I don't want it to cross, and it didn't, which is good. Very nice. So now I'm gonna get my stop loss, and I'm gonna move it down just a little bit more. So from 23 cents, I'm at 51 cents. Let's go. Let's go. Right now I'm up 12%. And it's little money, not exciting. You know, you're not gonna have all these girls around you clapping for you and say, you're amazing. This is not gonna happen. You know, if you're trading with, you know, big money, sure. But this is slow and steady. And then when you win, great. You just now increased $1 or $5 or $8 or whatever it is. For me, I put in half of my account or for my risk. And if I would have put more, then of course I would have doubled my money. But I'm thinking, okay, well, let me put a little bit in case it does come up, then I can get it at a much better price and then have it come down. And sometimes this happens. It's like, all right, cool. Do I want to add to my trade? Not really. Just because, you know, it could bounce at any moment now. What were my fees? I don't even know. Position history. So here, I got 53 cents. The fee was 3 cents. Okay, not bad. So I know I got to pay 3 cents when I cash out, or when I cashed out there. Okay. So right now I'm looking at this area. And I'll probably, yeah, I will take some profits here. And then that'll be the last time I'm taking profits. And I'll just be moving my stop loss. Well, I don't see last time, but. So yeah, this is my area. So 49, we'll go 49.31. Come over here to this, add 49.31. We're only going to do a little bit of it. So a little bit. They confirm. Again, this is just a swing trade. I'm not looking at holding this long term. Plus, I think that this is overall bullish. So right now I'm just trying to make $1, literally. Just trying to make $1 as it's coming down where I think it might go before potentially coming up. Like right here, it'd be nice to come up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this again. Okay. Now this, I'm not gonna get $1 because I already sold everything. I think that's how much maybe total I would win. I don't even know, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, there's no clapping on this channel. There's no jumping around, hooping and hollering. This is trading. We do this. We do this. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. So here. Oil, what indicator is that? I think the uptrend continues to about 55 cents. Oh yeah. We may be reversing right now. We'll see. Let's go to 1 hour again. I mean, to me, this looks good. You know, it came down, went up, did a lower low, came up. This is our main area, broke this low. Now, like, what are we going to do? Are we going to reverse here, make a lower high, which we don't want to do? In order for this to be bullish, we got to attack this high. Could it roll over and then find support here and then come up? Sure. But it's all just level by level. Level by level. I'm thinking about hedge trading now. So my stop loss will be right here. It's kind of confusing. 48.98. Stop loss 0.4898. Dang it, it's moving too much. I can only lose 50. Well, let's try 50 cents again. So 50 cents. I'm going to be trading this much money. And see if it comes down. I think it's going to go up. We'll see. Right now, I can lose 40 cents. So in the 1 minute time frame, this will be a nice area for it to bounce. You know, nice support. But if it does go lower, I get stopped out and my short continues. But this was a nice retracement. I'm just gonna go for it. 48 cents. So right now I got a hedge going. And this, you know, kind of confusing a little bit, but this is my stop loss for my long. So right now I'm long and short and positive in both. And if I get stopped on my short, good. Hopefully the long will play out. Come up to about here, come down, come up. We'll see. This is my area where this is my decision point. So I needed to break above this for my long to go. And I have it drawn here. Like this, if the short will continue doing really nice if we don't break this level and we close underneath it and continue down, breaking this level, shorts taking off onto our level of our possible VWAP. We don't know. Possible. Getting stopped out on our shorts. Let's see here. Almost. Still got both of them open. Let's see. All right, let me get over here. See. Bees killing my, yeah. on some, but not others. Yeah. So what I would do is just trade the ones that don't. So we got stopped out on our short. We are now currently in our long, and now we're looking at potentially, we need to cross above this, but I wouldn't be surprised if we come down lower. Let me draw this out. Where's my drawing tool? So I wouldn't be surprised if we came down to about here and then now coming up. So now we can get rid of this one, because this one, this right here was our decision point. We broke above it, got stopped out. Let's see now if we continue the uptrend, or if we roll over and cross this, there's a really high chance we're going to our VWAP. Very high chance. Doesn't mean that we will, just means we can. Now, one thing I like doing is I really love drawing out my thought process. For one, when I see it coming down, I don't freak out. Oh, let me get out my trade. I'm positive. Let me get out my trade. No, price goes up, price goes down. I don't panic. I don't trade on emotions. I trade on logic. I trade on, the price action, the movement. Now, if I get stopped out and I was in profit, well, then I got stopped out. This is what I think might happen. If I sell right now, then, who knows what it could have been. That's when you hear the YouTubers say, who's doing the trade? Who's doing the trade? When they're out. For me, you see me lose, you see me win. That's what I do. We have Crypto Princess in the house. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Crypto Pollo says, French Toaster, DM me, my brother. It's an advanced indicator. If you're not a market structured trader, it might not be for you. I'm not a shiller when it comes to the indicator. Yes. And not only that, Crypto Pollo, but we respect you. Like we really do. We know that you're not trying to shill anything, or, hey guys, look at this new indicator I have for sale, or anything like that, or like we respect you, and you're a good dude in space. Okay, moving on. If I win this trade, I'm going to finally get me Popeyes. I've been talking about Popeyes all week. I haven't gotten it. I said I was the other day, but I didn't. If I win this trade, and my trade right here. So 50.79. Come on, I'm hungry. 50.79. 50.79. We're not going to sell all of it, just 50%. Let's go, confirm. Okay, there's my target. Come on, Popeyes. Come on, Popeyes. And thanks to the contribution today, I can make my drink a large. Thank you to the contributors. You guys are the best. Oh yeah, Frankie Candles. So we're going to wrap this up. Hopefully we can see me if I'm going to get my Popeyes or not. But my Frankie Candles starts. He opens the chat up in like 5 minutes, right? I don't remember. See, always follow Bitcoin when trading Fartcoin. Very nice. We'll keep that in mind. Very wisdom words spoken by a wisdom person. See here. See here. Yeah, and there's some out there, but they don't do a great job. They don't do a great job. I've tried to do that too, and they're all different. And so yeah. So French Toaster, if you could hit me up. Telegram. Yeah, I don't do Discord. Too old for that stuff. Too old for that stuff. Okay. Sit down for another candle. Still down for another. You're just curious, what exchange you use? So the ones I use, definitely check out the links in the description. But I love MEXC. I'm always on MEXC. But one of my VIP members, they asked me about Blowfin. So I said, I have some videos on Blowfin already in the VIP group, but let me make an updated video. And that's the video that I have right here. It's brand new. And I go over everything as far as a demo account, how to use the demo account, how to hedge trade, what you just saw me do, a long and a short. how to do risk management. And then I have another video that I'm going to put out in reference to strictly risk management. It's not sexy, but it slow and steady. You know, you make $1 today, then tomorrow you're able to trade with more money. You make $2 tomorrow, you're able to trade with more money, and just compounds and compounds. Now, what I like doing is, for me personally, I like having a $10 account and then making it to $20. And then I'll take out the $10 and then I start at $10 again. Because making $10 on a $10 account is much harder than making $10 on a $100 account. Much harder. Hey, we got another thing on my bob. So now I'm going to move my stop loss to, I'm going to move it up here. Normally I would do it under here, but I'm kind of already tired and I'm hungry and Frankie Candles is about to start. So I'm going to do it right here just in case, you know, if it comes down, but if it continues going up, hey, even better. Even better. Yep. Let me see something real quick. So I really haven't traded with Blowfin in forever. Like every exchange is different, but do they have the things where you can show the percentages like all the other exchanges do? Normally it's here. And I don't know if this is updated. So the fee was 1 cent, fee was really nothing, fee was 3 cents, fee was really nothing, fee was 1 cent. So I mean that's pretty good as far as the fees go. Reducer, I don't know what that means, reducer. I don't know. I mean there's more buttons I can click on here. So if I go all the way down, move this over. I clicked on that, nothing. Trailing stop. There was something. There was a, I remember there was something I could do. Oh, this right here. There you go. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see here. This says, Frenchie, I don't pay fees through the application I trade with, but I have to buy it. Here. Yeah, the thing that Jesse has is pretty cool. I signed up for it. I don't use it because I don't trade much. I love MXC, so I'm always on there. But yeah, I'd recommend what Jesse's talking about. Okay. Jesse says, dang, you're on tonight. You're on it tonight. Dang, you're on it tonight. Sometimes it happens. And when it does, I clap and holler and tell everybody, look how great I am. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's find another trade. Jelly, if it's possible. Jelly. You call me fat? I think that's a token. Let's see here. Let's move up our stop loss. Oh yeah, I also need to do another target. $52.02. 52.02. 0.5202. So 50% again. Confirm. Oh, here we go. Now it's done. Now that was a good run. That was a good run. Let's see here. I have a dot position open and Gala already TP'd, but let's see. Hey, there you go. Is there a token jelly? Let's see here. Oh, wrong one. Now think about what's happening in the US economy. Yeah, Blowfin has the P&L banner. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't been on this exchange in forever, but I like that. I like the green. That's cool. See if it rolls over. If it rolls over on my own, we mad. It continues up. It's like, what the heck's going on? Like that's, shoot, there it is. Like that's a pretty decent pump right there. Pretty decent pump. I'll leave my stop loss right here. So here, Joe's no fees on MEXC. Sometimes you can make crazy trades, especially when they have no fees on. So yeah, and that's why I love MEXC. You know, I don't even pay attention to fees. I don't even know there are any fees. Like I go and I say, I don't see your link to Blowfin. Oh yeah, it's on the very, well, it's here. I shouldn't. And thank you for wanting to use my link, because again, that does help support the channel by a whole bunch. So you go to the video that we're on right now, and I'm gonna mute this, that way there's no echo. As soon as it loads. Okay. So you go to load more, and then there's a bunch of stuff here, blah, 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 blah. And then preferred exchanges, Blowfin. There it is. So preferred exchanges, Blowfin. So I love MEXC, Blowfin. These are other no KYCs. You know, there's some members in my group that are using these other ones too, and they're liking it. So like these are also good ones. But here's Blowfin. Very good. Very good. Man, I'm surprised I got that one. That I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I was gonna possibly roll over, but like, you know what? I did my thing. Come down here to the 30, come up. But now there's a really good chance I can get started. And is it fine? You know, I'm probably right here. Coming down right here, maybe. If it comes down, I'm looking right where my stop loss is at, really. Right just below this, which will be about 50%. 50% of this. Yeah, about right here. We'll see. See here. I gotta try MEXC. Yeah, with MEXC though, you cannot be in the US. Reach out to me if you're curious about an ID, but just to let you know, we do everything by the book here. Everything by the book. But reach out to me, trade_intuition, and we'll get that. So I guess I'm going to Popeyes. Put a +1 in the chat if you're happy that I'm gonna go to Popeyes. Or I'm not really happy, but oh yeah, but jelly, or bingo bango. Let's do this. Duplicate. Let's do jelly. Just really quick. Do a +1 in the chat if you're happy we won. Put a bingo bango if you're happy we won. If you're not happy we won, it's okay. Jelly. Jelly. Let's go. Oof. Daily. Okay, not a lot of price action. I'm assuming a low market cap coin due to these wicks on the daily. 4 hour. Let me hide this stuff because it's bothering me. Not a lot of price action. Strength. Market structure. Like there's all these words, big words, confusing. Yeah, this one right here, it's a hit and miss. You can make money, you can lose money. To me, it's too high risk to trade. I mean, look at that, both ways. Very little candles. This is telling me that there's nobody really trading it. It's a low market cap coin due to the pumps. I wouldn't trade this. It's too risky for me. I mean, if I would, I trade like $1. Hopefully I can make $1, but risk 10 cents. Like I wouldn't risk anything. It's too high risk. Not a problem. See, Bitcoin, choose. I choose you. The front coin moves before. Go. Very nice. Okay, very nice, very good. Okay, so let's see here. Fake gurus. Okay, so we're gonna listen to a song before we go. I really love these songs. These are my favorites. So let's go song question mark. Do you want, and this is gonna be a poll, do you want the fib levels where I show you how to do fib levels in a song? Or do you want fake gurus? I love this song. Or do you want the scammy cup and handy? Which one do you want? And the poll starts now. We're gonna do the poll for about 10 seconds and then we're gonna start the outro. So let me know. Oh, we also have Jungle Tactics. That one's a good one, but that one you can actually see on YouTube. That one you can see on YouTube. I do like these. Fake Guru, Scammy Come and Handle, or the Fib Levels. Polls going in. We got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I understand there is a slight delay. 3. Need more votes. Need more votes. And we're going to watch the video. And then from here, we will go to Frankie. He hasn't started yet. So by the time the video ends, the start of his will begin. So here we go. Ooh, we're tied. Ah, man. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll now. The end of the poll says that we are going to watch, I believe it was Scammy Cup and Handle. Here we go. The Scammy Cup and Handle in 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys for being here. You're the best. You are my favorites. You are my favorite. Not the one next to you or behind you. You. You're my favorite. My name is Joe, also known as Trading Tuition, where I truly do want to make money with you and not because of you. For that reason, I show you everything that I have, all the knowledge that I have. I would never say, oh, you got to join my group to get that information. Ask me every single day. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Now, let's listen to and watch the Scammy Cup and Handy. In 3, 2, 1, bingo bango. Let's go.
Yo, they selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Vex go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies. Showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold. But where's the proof? They never show. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just post receipts. Screenshots crop so you can't see the heat. Acting like bosses, acting like kings. But without their sign-ups, they ain't got a thing. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They don't want you to think, they just want you cash. Feeding you lies so their pockets get fat. But trade intuition is here to change that. To show you the way. With daily live streams, not a dream. Forget the noise, focus on skill, price, actions, the key. That's how you build, keep it simple, no magic plan. Just patience, discipline, a real trader's stand. Yeah. No flex in here, I don't need to pretend. No rented cars, just charts and trends. You wanna grow, then put in the grind. Forget the scams, develop your mind. No shortcuts, no magic key. Just risk control and strategy. Trade intuition teaches for free. Live streams on deck while they just sell you dreams and a false success. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed. Watch out for the scammy cup and handy.
Don't let them trick you. Watch out for that scammy cup and handy, guys. Thank you so much. We are now going to Frankie Candles. 3, 2, 1, let's go.